Hello, 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 my beautiful souls. How are you on this blessed day? So, the cards that we pulled today are stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. My power is born in the majesty of silence. And trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I love the angels, they just pair stuff up so dopely. Listen, in order to get to our inner voice, we got to be still and it's got to be quiet, right? It's kind of hard to hear the quiet inner knowings of our most inner self, highest, if we're in the middle of the world of chaos, with all the endless chatter. Whether it's chatter from the world around us, chatter from our ego, trying to keep us safe. It's in the stillness and in the spaces in between the noise that we can most clearly hear. Last night we had a full moon in Capricorn. It was a part to the park. One, because I needed to get some earthing done because I was feeling crazy wobbly. Since these energies have hit, walking around looking drunk. Like I just can't get it together. My legs have been kind of burning, kind of soreness in the feet. And I'm really just receiving the energies in a physical manner. And I've been taking salt baths and like soaking. I even had, because God is so dope, I had a crystal delivery come in yesterday, and mixed in with it was a bottle of essential oils that had like just for like pain and de-stressing, which I thought was awesome because the delivery was uber late, but it came right on time, as everything in this world always does, in divine order. So I added that to my today with my salt bath, and then I went out to the park last night to get some earthing because I really was just like, Gaia, please help me, like stabilize all of these energies. And as I'm sitting in the park, really trying to balance out all these energies, I was just getting all this information, all these beautiful downloads coming in as I'm talking to the Most High. Talking about relationships that, I'm finally ready to shift my perspective on, transmute, which was a beautiful thing, because sometimes you think that you've healed something and then it comes up again, and then it comes up again, and it comes up again. And we've been having a lot of that going on lately with all of these planets in retrograde. I think like Neptune, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto. There's like 6 planets in retrograde. And then we had a Cancer new moon, which, Cancer is all about emotions. Still waters run deep. I love me some Cancers, but wow, y'all are emotional. And then we had this Capricorn full moon. Capricorn's the short-footed goat. They're about stability and finance and, like the pentacles, I guess we could say, in tarot. So all of this, just getting all these beautiful channeled messages coming in and being a witness to karma being played out in the 3D, from different people in my life. And once you come from a place of stillness, you're more aware of what's going on around you, and then you can start seeing things. In order to be a good teacher, which some people identify me as, you have to be a good student. And I'm a very good student of life because I pay attention. I'm always paying attention to what's going on, trying to hear what isn't being said as well, and you feeling people's energies. As an empath, sometimes that's not the easiest thing, because I take on energies, and it's hard. It's overwhelming at times, but it makes me more aware. It makes me more compassionate. It definitely makes me more loving and much more patient, which is not something that is easy for my Aries self to be. So last night, as I'm in the park earthing and, really connecting with Gaia, really connecting with beautiful Luna, she's up there just like smiling at me with her beautiful, brilliant brightness. That's when I started kind of talking to God about even my spiritual mission. It was never my intention to kind of be like a spiritual teacher leader. Like when I first started receiving those messages from him, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I got a mouth like a fucking sailor. Yes, I love all the things Bible, but I have spiritual truths out there. And I'm kind of jaded by people that call themselves Christians that are so unloving and lack compassion and are selfish. And, I just jaded. And, I was like, God, I just like talking to you. Like my relationship with you is just dope. Like I just enjoy our time together. That's really why I do all the things that I do. That's why I do the divination. That's why I do the cards. That's why I do the prayers. That's why I do the meditations, just because I love just having, being aware of your essence and your presence, and just love having you with me at all times. And he's like, right. And I'm like, right. And he's like, so the point of Eunice is to show everyone else that, yes, this is how easy the relationship is. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Come talk to me. I'm your friend. I'm your father. I love you. If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. If it's making you sad, I'm sad. You're my bestie. like that's how I took the message. So I was like, all right. So he's like, so when you go through something, you need to talk about it and share it with people, because other people need to know, yes, they're going through it too. And yes, they can come talk to me. And yes, I got them. And I was like, touche, Lord. And he's like, are we done here? And I was like, I think we are. Checkmate, So, meditation. Meditating has brought a lot of enlightenment to my life, because the quieter I get, the more I can hear. There were years that I didn't hear the voice of the Most High. And that's not because he wasn't trying to reach me. It's because I had blocked him out, because I really thought that he was like mad at me and my family, because so many people in my family had died. I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, are you mad at us? Like, why are you killing off everyone in my family? So I was like, well, if it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. I was very... And when I got my life, right? And I'm like, Dad, I'm sorry. And he's like, I don't even know why we're still talking about that. It was like a total, prodigal son moment. Like, girl, just come here, come home, come up into these warm, loving arms. I love you. Now get your life, and let's do better the next time. So my message for all of you, because I love you so much and this has helped me so much, get a little quiet, chill out, tell your ego, yo, you can have a seat on my shoulder, sit down, shut up. You're not allowed to say, well, the Most High, source, God, universe, divine, whatever you want to call it. I call him the Most High. I'm talking to my father. And then trust the information that's coming to you. Trust your inner voice. That trusting in voice is... Our inner voice is the compass that God gives us. That is our gift from the Most High. That is your inner compass guiding you always to your best life, your most ideal self, to, what some call heaven. To trust that voice. But you can only trust the voice when you drown out the voice of others. And there's a lot of people talking, right? We got family, we got friends, we got partners, we got our kids. Life is just always just I feel like the Brown's listening to his teacher and it's like like that's what life is throwing at you, and you got to chill out and be quiet and tune things out in order to truly hear. It's like those of us that see beyond sight, because you're looking through your third eye. Really dig down deep. And this isn't necessarily a difficult process, although we do make it out to be difficult at times. I thought meditation was going to be the hardest shit in my life. Like, I was just like, I can't get quiet. I'm from New York. Life's always happening. If I try to be still or go meditate somewhere, somebody's going to try to rob me or kill me. Like, I had every excuse in the world to not just sit still and listen to nothing so that I could really hear something, It's like the people that are always talking but don't have shit to say. It's all right. Silence is an answer, So I tell my kids all the time. Silence is also a response. Don't ever forget that. So get quiet, get still, go in and learn to trust that voice. Learn to trust the voice that's leading you to joy, that's leading you to love, that's leading you to peace, that's leading you to your bliss. This doesn't have to be hard. We all meditate different ways. Sometimes I go for a walk in the park. Sometimes I sit down and I'm earthing. Sometimes I'm, following a guided meditation. Guided meditations work best for me. They just, they help me to get focused on whatever it is that, the meditation's about, whether it's clearing one of my chakras or just stepping into my vortex or bringing more prosperity into my life. These things work. I've been receiving more abundance in my life, but I also ask for an abundance of love, and I've been meeting more of my soul family. I ask for an abundance of joy, and I have more reasons to laugh now than I ever have before. So get quiet, get chill, understand that you are divinely supported and loved, and the things that make you feel good are the things that are leading you to your ultimate bliss. Don't ever forget that. All right? So I love you, God loves you, and angels surround you. Bye.